Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So last night I got the chance to watch the latest Saw movie called Spiral, from the Book of Saw, and here are my thoughts about it. Firstly, I would like to point out that I'm a fan of the Saw franchise, and knowing there was another movie connected to the Saw movies, I had to watch it. So, Spiral is a story about a criminal mastermind that unleashes a twisted form of justice on a corrupt police station in the movie. The main character in the story is Detective Zeke Banks, played by Chris Rock, and he's trying to figure out who is killing his fellow police officers. Along with Chris Rock's character, we're introduced to others as well, like Samuel L. Jackson, who plays Marcus Banks, the father of Chris Rock in the movie. We also get to know Chris Rock's new partner, a young detective called William Shank, played by Max Minghella. In all honesty, after watching the movie I realized that I didn't like it that much, because it didn't go as I imagined it would, and also the ending of the movie was kinda stupid, to be honest. Firstly, I would like to point out Chris Rock's performance in the movie. It wasn't that bad, but I couldn't take him seriously, not because he's a stand-up comedian or that he usually plays in comedies, but when he tried to portray himself as this tough detective, I had a hard time believing his performance. He couldn't sell me his acting, because I didn't see Detective Zeke Banks in the movie, just Chris Rock pretending to be a detective, which was kinda funny. Not only that, but also the fact that his character often uses vulgar language, or he often squints his eyes to make himself look more serious became kinda funny after a while. Besides Chris Rock's acting, I didn't have a problem with other actors' performances, but you could see that they had to work with what they had at their disposal. Samuel L. Jackson was okay in the movie, always talking and arguing loudly with other characters, and don't forget, if you see Jackson in a movie, you better believe he'll at least say one curse word. I also want to point out that the plot twist at the end of the story was easily predictable. Now, for those who haven't seen the movie, I must warn you that there will be spoilers ahead from this moment on, so watch at your own risk. So back to the story, as I said, you can't convince me that you couldn't predict that the rookie detective turned out to be the villain of the movie. Just the fact that he allegedly got killed off screen in the movie told me he would make an appearance at the end for sure. Besides the acting and the storyline, I want to point out the gruesome ways the victims got killed in the movie. I don't know if it's just me, but the way the killer got rid of his victims was kinda boring and didn't have such a big impact in some cases. I'm not going to lie, the first kill in the movie was interesting and it got me excited to see where the movie will go from that moment on, but after a while, all the other ways the villain killed its victims got kinda annoying for me. While watching the movie, I got the feeling that the director wanted to shock the audience by showing them new ways how to torture or kill a person, but I guess it didn't work out that well in the end. Honestly, it almost came across as if they ran out of original ideas on how to make the killer get rid of his victims in the movie. Also, maybe it's just me, but it could also be the fact of what happened at the Oscars that made me skeptical of Chris Rock's performance in the movie. Maybe if I saw the movie before the incident, I would have a different opinion about his acting, but I guess we'll never know, lol. If there's ever a sequel to this movie, it would be funny to see Will Smith as the main villain of the story. Now that would make an interesting movie. All jokes aside, I think the movie is not that great. They could have made a better spin-off Saw movie if they wanted to. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Again, thank you for watching, and have a great day.